Hey guys, today's Devops SRE question, interview question, practice question is, first of all, a little scenario. You have a CICD pipeline that's been working well. What it does, it deploys new versions of the application. It does some kind of release process and stops the old pods, starts up the new pods, and it's been working really well. That's the context. What happened? So somebody did a deploy and all of a sudden the application isn't working, and you look at the health checks, they're passing. You look at the lively checks, they're passing. You look deeper and you find out that the pods are now unable to connect to the backend database. So the question to you is, what could possibly cause that, and what would you do to prevent this in the future, right? So two-part question. So think about that, pause for a second, 1, 2, 3, and I will give you the answer that comes into my mind. I'm sure there are other ways of expressing either the same thought or somewhat similar thought that addresses the problem or problems in this case. So first of all, you have to notice that it's been given that the deployment failed, triggered the problem. So it can't really be a network problem unless they were highly coincidental and somehow happened at the exact same time or something. So given assumption here is the deployment itself caused the problem. So it can't really be a network issue or a server issue or anything like that. So what could possibly be in an application deployment in the pod that could stop the database from working? So one possibility, maybe there was a key of some sort, the secret of some sort that connected to the database, and now the new one is no longer working. Or maybe there's an endpoint configuration in the application configuration that tells where to go for the database, and now that got changed and now it's going to the wrong place or something like that, right? So these are some of the possibilities. So the point here to catch here is, you want to point out that it can't really be an infrastructure problem. It has to be something in the application configuration that triggered the issue. So that's the first part. The second part is what would you do to prevent this in the future? So the thing to notice here is that none of the application checks caught the problem. Like there was no alert, there was no sanity check fail, there's no health check fail, there's no livelihood check fail, none of those, right? That means our basic checks are not good enough, right? It should alert right away. It should say, oh, I'm not going to start through this new pods because they're failing basic health check or basic application check, right? So that's the way to fix this problem in the long term. All right, I hope you found this useful. I'll see you in the next one.